Right, so, last time, on Need for Speed Most Wanted, we did Row 3 of the Challenge series, and now that we have done the first 12 Challenge series events, we are now probably going to do our next row. As ever, we've got 2 Tollbooth time attacks, and we've also got the other 2 things, where this time we're doing Infractions, and we are dodging spike strips. So, without further ado, let's begin with our Tollbooth time trial. And where this time we are driving a Supra. A Toyota Supra is what we are driving. And this thing is definitely tuned. Probably has stage 1 upgrades from what I can see. But anyway. Yeah, these are definitely stage 1 upgrades I can see here. No doubt about it. So that's our first toll booth passed. And because we're going a little slow at the moment, I might need to take the shortcut.
A suspect wanted in connection with assault PO has just been reported heading west on Route 55. Available units to clear and head up that way for me, please.
Got any more details on that?
The suspect is in an orange Supra.
And here come the
I'll
cops.
check it out, I'm 10-6.
Well, had to happen sooner or later. Oh boy, here we go again.
I'm on that speeding vehicle. He's running for me, code 3.
All units be advised. Supervisor has escalated the chase to condition 2.
Yeah, these are definitely stage 1 upgrades. Which is why the car feels slower than my Toyota Supra. And I got double blocked there for a moment. However, that's okay because I basically just have to blow the shit off their doors. As long as I don't have to reset, then I should be fine. Because if you reset whilst you're in a pursuit, it basically means auto-arrest. I feel like I have said that a few times before, but that's basically what happens. I think in the challenge series, if you get arrested, then you basically just have to try again, and basically keep trying until you succeed. I don't think cars get impounded in the challenge series, from what I know. They're basically just cars that the game gives you. Yeah, might as well use a pursuit breaker, just to break them off. I could have used that shortcut there, but didn't want to risk it. Probably because I would have been blocked. But either way, we're still moving forward, so we're not out of it yet. Okay, and donut stand, can I hit that? Yes, I can. Okay, I think that should slow him down. The pursuit will basically end as soon as we're done with the event. We don't have to worry about evading the cops in these toll booth time trials. Basically, as soon as we finish the event, we're done. We ain't got to deal with any shit from the Rockport police afterwards. We basically just go back to the main menu. But there we go. Oh yeah, by the way, I did turn autosave back on for this because, well, I was a little preemptive in saying that the game wouldn't save, so... And because we've already beaten the career mode, I just figured it was easier to put the autosave on so I wouldn't lose any progress. Right, 1 down, 3 to go. As we have got to get a minimum of 4 infractions with our orange Toyota Supra. And as ever, we're starting with the overhead shot of the cops behind us. And we are pretty much there. So, and yeah, I'm restarting before I get busted. That was totally asinine, is what that was. That's probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done. But at the same time, it was also one of the funniest things I've ever done.
Alright, closing on the target. We're going with a 1065. Dispatch 1050. I'm still code 3.
Okay, that's our first infraction. I have no idea how that was not... Oh, okay, now we've got it. Okay, just gotta get one more, and we should be fine. And that should get their attention. Okay, what else can I get? Is there anything else that can be caught here?
Sierra 32. Update when you can.
Still on him, no change.
Okay,
Let's slow it down until we can clear this traffic.
better look and see what other infractions there are. Oh, apparently I have not got the hit and run infraction yet.
Pressure on him. We will stop him. Delta 9. Guys, I'll call it from here.
Could have used that pursuit breaker if I really wanted to, but I chose not to for some reason.
We are monitoring the pursuit and have set up a 1073 just ahead of his position.
That would have been disaster if I would have hit that wall. Oh wait, I just remembered. I can basically get away from the cops anyway. That'll basically be an infraction if I resist arrest.
Someone bump this guy out of my way.
That's probably the only one I really need.
He's got through, still mobile.
Now that I think about it, it's probably the only one that really matters. So, gonna break him off. Could have used that one, but I wasn't on the right side of the road. Good thing I'm not on a time limit for this thing. Else it would have been harder for me to get these infractions.
I lost a visual here. Hold on. No, I got
And I miss it. Brilliant. I did not miss that one, however. And they completely go around it. Smart little bastards. They literally avoided my trap.
He just caught some air there. Hold on, he's still running.
Alright, assholes. You asked for this. Okay, I'm not missing this time.
Suspects ripped through the gas station here, will advise.
Okay, that should get rid of them.
1070 code 3, gas pumps have ignited.
I think that should stop them.
Suspects lost here, let's get units head to canvas.
Now I have to make sure there aren't any more cops
Unit
near
heading up to
here.
code 3 Chase. suspect was last reported heading north on State Street.
Come on, make it. Okay, made it.
Dispatch 2 Echo 12 inbound code 3. I'll take the area.
Yeah, basically I just needed the resisting arrest infraction and then that was it. Virtually. But anyway, there we go. I do wish there were some actual racers involved in the challenge series. I think if there is one criticism I have with the challenge series, it's the fact that you don't really do any racing. You're basically just doing time trials and basically just evading the police. That's pretty much it. Anyway, we got another toll booth, so let's go and get it. Let's go. And this time we are driving a Subaru Impreza. Now this I can say feels better for me because, well, I already have some clickbait with the Toyota Supra, whereas with the Subaru Impreza, I do not have any thumbnail shots. So I might actually consider making this one my next thumbnail if I really feel like it. Since it's one car I do not have any clickbait shots of yet. It's also because it's one of the cars that I used in the gaining Infractions goal, for which I eventually did pass 500. And from what I know now at least, my infractions are, I think, up to 532 last time I checked. Although I will check again once I'm finished here, but it was definitely somewhere within that range. I did of course pass the 500 infractions mark, and I could not even see the cop in that image there. My pretzel was caught up in the shot. And that station wagon is very unhelpful. Alright, assholes. Time to get real comfy here.
Units in the area, be advised.
And this run suddenly went from going really well to going very unwell. Because I had two collisions in about 10 seconds apart from one another.
1070, vehicle going through a gas station.
At least I don't fail with the gas station breaker. Fuck you. I was pretty sure I just destroyed him. I definitely killed his ride in that instance. Probably need another one sooner rather than later. Okay. And he killed himself. And that's a wall.
My code 6 may have gotten away. You want to stand by? No, wait, oh, we got him.
Yeah, there's no point in evading the police here, or escaping them. We're still doing a time trial. There's no point in evading the police and wasting time. Even though these toll booth time trials are pretty easy anyway. As long as you don't crash too much, then you should be able to get through this without too much drama.
Still code 6.
Cancel that. I have a visual. Still code 3.
So glad I downshifted in that instance. Anyways, I win. With 20 seconds to spare. And also, I like that vinyl. That is a nice vinyl. I'd assume that's in relation to Subaru's WRC car or something. Although, I'm not really sure. But either way, we're getting through these pretty easily, and in all honesty, that's all that really matters. Okay, now we gotta dodge 2 spike strips. Hopefully this will not take as long as dodging those 2 roadblocks did. Because if it does, then I'm not exactly gonna be in too much of a good mood. If it takes as long as I think it will, just to get the spike strips to show up.
Handle this call on channel 2. Suspect vehicle is
Hopefully since we're at heat level 4, this should be easy to get.
All units, increase pursuit to
Or
condition
easier to get, is what me thinks.
1065 when you're ready.
And one of them hit the pursuit breaker.
Here's out of visual range. I'm moving in.
And now we've got Pontiacs behind us. And this is where a pursuit breaker is needed, because we have got the herd behind us.
No, I can't get in there. He's hard on the wheel.
And now we've got stage 2 nitrous. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Okay, we didn't miss. Please do not take too long to get the spike strips set up.
There he is. I got him. Show me code 3.
And now we've got a chopper up in the air, so hopefully that should make spike strips appearing look easier. I hope. And now I've got the speeding infraction and I am receiving a tush push. At least it feels like a tush push. To those of my viewers who are also NFL fans, you'll probably know precisely what the tush push is. Damn it. And I missed the spike strip because of those 2 godforsaken SUVs. And this time it's just a roadblock. Eh, fuck it, I'll just do that. The records won't really care at all.
He got through. Repeat, he's through. He's still mobile.
No, took you long enough. Okay. Can I manage to get a spike strip without 2 SUVs just fucking drilling me this time? And yep, that's a spike strip. And first spike strip dodged, and that took me almost 3 minutes. So thankfully, we don't have to wait anywhere near as long to get our... And got another spike strip. It's on the left, I think. Yes, it is. And can I get through here? Yes, I can. Okay. Now, I gotta get the fuck out of here. As we're heading through the penitentiary and doing very much our Dukes of Hazzard style jumps. And there's another spike strip up ahead. I'm not falling for that one. I think that's now 3 spike strips I've dodged up to this point. I will not get that pursuit breaker. However, I will get the construction site pursuit breaker, which will stop them dead in their tracks. Hopefully. And got another spike strip. I think this is now the 4th one I have dodged in this pursuit. So yeah, they've definitely got some bad blood on me, is what me thinks. Okay, that should slow them down, and hopefully that should stop them. And straight under the Ferris wheel, and there we go. Took me 4 minutes and 16 seconds to get it done, but I beat the bitch.
Quadrant to be set up around the area. Coordination will be handled TAC 2.
And there we go. I think I dodged 4 spike strips in the end of that. Yeah, I did. Yes. 4 spike strips and 6 roadblocks. And I got 5 infractions. Cool and good. We are seeming to do well at the moment, as that is now another row of Challenge Series events done. And we are now virtually a quarter of the way there. Although by the time we get through the next one, we probably will be a quarter of the way there. Because 68 divided by 4 is... yeah, it's 17. 17, 34, 51, yeah. And 68, yeah, that's right. Okay. 4th row is done, now we move on to row 5.